Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite remember where we are. Oh, that's right. We just finished looking out into the sunken house, which is weird to say. And we walked back up the path. We went through the graveyard, and now we're on a tree house. It looks like maybe, yeah, tree house.
But looking back on it now.
Oh, that's right. I walked a little bit further up and found that she's pregnant, I think. Let's see.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing...
Yeah.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
That's right. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I remember that part. So now, we're all caught up. Let's go ahead and see what awaits us. Is that even safe? That doesn't seem safe, it's really dark. There's a ladder. I can't even walk across the glass. Well, I mean, smart, but I can't walk across the glass.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
It's so fascinating that a bunch of, all this stuff is still here. I mean, I guess the house is sort of out in the middle of nowhere. What is that? Why? Oh! Bird feeders. Is that what that is? Yeah, those are, or either bird nests or bird feeders of some sort. Oh, that's cool.
They were both pretty intense.
Oh, see, if I walked a little bit further last time, it would have just saved. It's so weird that it seems like they just up and left.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I like the music. Let's go explore over here before I do that.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Is that a stuffed cat attacking a stuffed squirrel? Okay. Sure. I'm probably not supposed to be over here, but that's a little creepy. I'll go over back to this little lit area. Lighted? That lighted is not a word. Lit area. Oh, pictures.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Well, it's like... Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm like, it's really blurry.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Probably.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I love how... Oh, sorry.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
I love that... Oh, is there a national park named after Odin? That's interesting. That when you take the picture, no matter what it's of, I'm assuming Edith is the character I'm playing, grabs the picture.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
I'm gonna take a picture
Hey!
of Dad peeing.
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Fish again.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Ooh, a bird.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
That's a deer.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where are you? Hold on, don't shoot anything yet. I need to find where you are. I promise. Hold on. Why would I start?
Dad,
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh, that startled me.
Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm moving him. This is hard, you guys. Jeez. I think Dawn is my mom?
Sorry,
Maybe?
Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I think Dawn's her mom, if I remember correctly. Wow. Oh, ready to eat meals. Interesting.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Wow. That's sad. Open.
Dear
Divorce.
Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I'm a conductor now. Why is the duck moving with the frog?
Send over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Don't do that.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Oh. I'm interesting. This is interesting.
You reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
What? This is interesting. Oh, I can make it jump! I can make it swim.
Whatever it was he saw.
I didn't know I could do that. That was fun. This is even better! Whoa! Whoa! I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, though. Oh.
It sure made him happy.
Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Oh.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh, yeah.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
Okay.
About everything.
This has gone weird. I'm not quite sure what...
I know what happened wasn't your fault.
The train...
I'm sure he's happy.
want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
I don't know if I like that. That's why he was only a year old. Yeah, I don't really know if I like that. That was super sad. I mean, it's all been sort of super sad, but,
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I like this. Woo! Hold on, I want the rest of those words. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I see.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Whoa. I don't know if kites. Oh no. This is...
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Wow. Wow.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Flying a kite in a, like, rainstorm, thunderstorm is always a bad idea. Oh, they did it all.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
This is interesting.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I would get Gus inside. Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Interesting.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Maybe this family does have really bad luck. I'm just not sure. Yeah, punching bag. I thought that said quest time. It says quiet time. That's the gamer in me. Quest time? Yes, please. Oh, a climbing wall? Interesting.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Oh, those were her brothers.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh, this must be her mom's old room.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, okay, that's who Sanjay is. I had no idea. I see. Okay, so that's her dad. I see. Okay. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. What do some of these notes say? Places to visit, to do. Interesting.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
She must have moved back.
Lewis was born a year later.
She must have moved back at some point in time, though, right? Ooh, that's a long ways down.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. These are like gardens for everyone. That's cool.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
That's sort of cool that pretty much like the entire family lived in the same house. Huh, that's interesting.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Minus the fact, well, I guess, I mean, homeschooling's a thing, so. Huh. But our family history, that's what. Interesting, okay.
But it didn't last.
To teach and to learn. Scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. That is the scientific method.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Am I? Oh. Well, there's stairs still further up, but we'll go check out Milton's place.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So where did he go? I wonder if we ever find that out. Oh, can't go that way. There's pots in the way. Yeah, I know. I just walked by the window to see if there's anything else. I know I missed it, guys. I saw it. Trust me. I'll go back right now. Oh, this is cool. I love the paintings on the wood that I think they said Edie did.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, come on. This is a really long one of those movie. I don't even know what they're called, but the books that flip pages, and you flip them so fast it looks like it's moving. Huh.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Close. Well, this is interesting. I love that, like, Everything has a different way of telling the story.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Why would she seal the doors?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I'm not quite at the top yet. That's interesting.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Whoa. Huh. This seems very precarious.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, he was a gamer. What game system does he have? Wonderland Turbo! Not a real game system, I'm pretty sure.
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Does his room smell like hookah? Because that's what I'm seeing. Oh, I can't go out there. Well, let's continue. Dual monitors. I like that.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cannery.
Just stop.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
His mind began to what?
wander.
Oh. What? So I have to turn it... Oh my gosh, it's like a mini game. What?
I asked him to describe it.
I can't multitask, you guys.
He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
I'm really... This is hard!
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
No, we don't want bats.
And toads.
Louis, I don't even know how you're doing this.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously.
I can't do this all at once.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
I wonder what happens if I let the fish pile
But he
up.
found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
I can't see what I'm doing now. There we go. Oh, the fog is getting bigger.
I even encouraged him.
I can't see.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis-topia.
Oh my gosh, that scared me. How original.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Now walking into a wall.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
That's weird.
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Up the stairs.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Of course he did. That's a little Mario action right there.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Excuse me.
It became a game for him.
Oh, dear. Okay, there goes Lewis-topia.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Huh.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Don't mind me, Rock.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Minneapolis. I like it. I like it a lot.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful prince, sure.
beautiful prince.
Now I'm choosing my own story.
The prince was on his own quest for
Sinister serpents.
sinister serpents.
Because who wouldn't want to go on a quest for sinister serpents? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
He followed the sound of his...
Electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Gonna hit the... Oh, no. Do I have to, like... Oh, please... This is super hard!
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Okay.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Too many fish. Too many
But
fish.
he was so proud of having created it.
This is...
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Uh-oh. We have a god complex here?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
I mean, that's some pretty good imagination. What? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I must be in the cannery right now.
He began to forget the world we know.
That must be my locker. Oh yeah, definitely in the cannery. Must smell really good
I think
in there.
it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Do I go, like, around him? You're not doing anything, Lewis.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Lewis, where are you going?
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh, I don't have to push forward. Huh. I guess it does move me a little bit
Including
faster.
the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
I want to be advised by a wise Calico. Aww. Calico's name is Molly. We are walking so slow.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh, no. That is a... don't do that. Why would you do that?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So, I've noticed the stories are just getting sadder and sadder. Molly, I don't think we ever found out what actually happened to her, but a lot of the stories we do sort of know what happened to them, even though some of them are made out more in extravagant stories. So, anyways, on that sobering note, I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it an evening there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks again. Bye.